Hopefully PQ be live. We are live. We are live. Just checking the stream, and yeah. Okay, yeah, we're live. Okay, well, welcome to the Blue Tweezers channel, to our live streams, Tweezer Tuesday. Myself, Alan from the stream, and my opponent, Jordan McMullen.
Hello, everyone.
And we are playing PQ-17. Again, the PQ13 scenario, slightly confusingly. And I'm playing as the Allies, and Jordan is the Germans. So we left it off at the end of the morning turn, the AM turn of day 4 of the convoy journey. So we're moving on to the PM. PM is actually a night turn, so there was that's an effect on reconnaissance there, and quite a lot of restrictions on the Germans actually flying much as well. I believe only reconnaissance can fly on your side, but anyway, everything else can move. So let's crack on, shall we, and see how we go. Anybody can just drop into the chat that everything's clear. One other thing I wanted to mention is, yeah, the stream is still at 720p. I was doing some work trying to up the stream quality. Didn't quite succeed in time, but I think it's very likely that future streams here from the channel will hopefully be able to do 1080p. I've been able to do something about my hardware to support that. So yeah, hopefully that will happen in the future. Anyway, back to the game. And yeah, we have our, let's get our force display and shift this to 4 p.m. It was already there. So you shift yours as well, Jordan, if you want. It's a PM turn, and first thing we do is roll for random events for the Allies. It's our it's 2d10, isn't it? 2d10, yes. So let's see how that turns up. That's a 6. A 6. Oh, that's one of the ones I like. The Ultra one. Select one unidentified Axis force to immediately go to ID2, revealing appropriate information. So I think we will choose this guy here in 0610.
0610.
So there's an ID2 on him. Somebody used an Enigma machine with some telltale signs on the message. It's a dummy, so it's removed. That's now available for you to replace when anything stands up from ID0 or it's about to leave port. So right, so that's around about. That's a good start for me. No photo reconnaissance, of course. Naval movement. So yeah, move the navies, the task forces and things. So we will move there, there, and there, and move that one to there, that one to there, and we'll move that one to there, and that one to there, and I'll use I'll move that one also there. Okay, a bit crowded there. Okay, and check something here. My display. And that's fine. Okay, so that's my naval moves and air movement. So most of my air can't move, but I can do sector searches. So sector Iceland will go here, I think. Sector Soviet will go here. And that's my sector moves. Also, these two guys down here, just off Bergen, are within my air radii, so they can be, those hexes can be searched automatically anyway behind the dotted line.
Okay.
And one other thing I need to do is that. So my units coming out of Murmansk get rotated because they moved. And that's, which way do we do it? We do that. 0 and that's 2, 1. Okay. Right. Other air movement. I've got my Catalina, which I think will go and pop onto there and flip to an air radius as well. Right. That's all air movement done. Reconnaissance segment. So we'll do the air sector Iceland search for your ID2 Wolfpack there. And the cards, wasn't it? So get me cards up on the screen. So that's air at night. And we didn't roll for weather, did we? I forgot that.
Oh, no.
Let's just roll for weather quickly. 11. That sounds very reduced visibility. Let's have a look. It certainly is. Yeah, standard reduced visibility. Ho hum. Very boring. Right. So yeah, air sector Iceland, searching for that Wolfpack. So we have night. They're not Russian. Air. It's reduced visibility. I'll get a U, but it does have a submarine on it, which. Let me just check. Presumably that doesn't improve. It doesn't remove the ID. I just didn't find it with that unit, I think. Yeah. So it's still ID 2, but I didn't see it with Air Sector Iceland. We'll go to Air Sector Soviet next. And we'll have a look at the dummy you've got there in 0717.
Okay.
And we're Soviets now. So it's all right. Soviets are all right. Reduced visibility air at night is a U. See what you are, ID +1.
All right.
Wolfpack, okay. Can't shadow it, but at least I saw it. Okay, and he goes back. And we have my Catalina air radius in, what is it, hex? It's not telling me. 0712. So
okay.
put the cards back on that. So that's not Soviet, night, air, reduced visibility. Complete blank on air, nothing. Okay, so he will go back. And any more searches? So I'll do a search in 0718 with my unit for your unit. Yeah, so that will not the Soviet Union unit. So cards back. So this is a force at night, reduced visibility, non-Soviet. Oh, it's non-Soviet, so that's fine. It would have not worked. I've got a U, ID +1.
All right. And that's a dummy.
Okay. Right. And over here, I'm doing a search for your ID 1 with Task Force 7. So that's yeah. So non-Soviet, night reduced visibility, and it's force. Force reduced visibility is a 2. You're a 1, so we didn't see it. And don't think I can do more searches. Let me just check here. Yeah, only once. Okay, I think that's it really. Yeah, that's all my reconnaissance. So we will next. We need to go to the air combat segment. There isn't any. Submarine combat segment. There isn't any. Surface combat segment.
Do you get to automatically search the units in near Bergen?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, well remembered. Yeah, sorry. You're quite right. I ignored them because they were slightly off the map. 1208.
Okay.
1208. Night reduced visibility. Air is a U with a submarine. So if it's a submarine, then okay. Okay. And the other one, 1308. I missed.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so right. Back to where we were. Surface combat. No, I think I'd rather avoid surface combat really. Let me think. No, I think I'll avoid. That's fine. Good. Okay, that's that done. Combined forces, none of that. So it's over to you for your PM turn. Do we want to switch?
Yep. We can.
We'll switch the screens, and I'll move mine. So I add you to the stream. Look away. So off you go.
All right. Everything look good? Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying not to look. So.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure it's not endless mirrors.
Oh, okay. Let me just. Oh, yeah. I think it is actually. Yes, it is endless mirrors.
Ah.
At the moment.
Okay.
I think you've got your stream in front, so I can see that there's a map at the back, but your
Stream up front. Okay. Let me try.
The browser is up front. Apologies about this. Just get technical difficulties. I don't have a test card, so
Does that look all right? I switched to the only the vessel module.
It looks the same for the moment, but there might be a little bit of a delay. No, I'm still getting.
Okay, let me try this.
Still getting the same. Nothing seems to have changed.
Did it go black?
Again, there might be a delay.
Because I stopped sharing my screen altogether. So.
It's gone black now. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, and I'm gonna try this.
Yeah, just the application, maybe. Oh, that looks more promising from the little thing that's come up here. So yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right. Yep. Sorry about that.
But yeah, that's all right.
All right. So first we do random events for me, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll have to read those out to you. I must send you that.
Yes.
That events table, but sorry. Anyway.
2d10, correct?
2d10, yes.
Okay. That is a 9.
It's a 9. Straggler. If an Axis attack on a convoy this turn fails its location draw again. If this last draw is successful, one cargo ship from the convoy is sunk. No change in convoy ID. Okay. So somebody might be. Yeah, so it depends on your location. If you happen to locate a convoy this turn.
Okay. Now the C2, is that already?
Oh, sorry, that's an Axis attack on a convoy fails its location draw. So, yeah, if you attack at one, so you'll need to have found it already, and then try to find it on the attack.
Okay.
Yep, which is unlikely for you to be able to do an attack this turn. You're a bit far away, except for a wolf pack, which needs to move, so it can't attack. So
is the C2 convoy north of Murmansk, is that not found yet by the sub? It was found by the aerial reconnaissance, but it was.
yeah, so you'll need to spot it with your sub. It's there, so that'll be a reconnaissance to try and improve the ID number. But you could try and attack it anyway, and then you have to locate it again as well. So yes, that's true. You could, yes, that could be an attack. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, sorry, I wasn't looking over there. I was looking.
No, that's fine.
Iceland. Yeah.
I just wanted to see my available options here.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the place if it's going to be anywhere.
Okay. All right. So after the random events
is your no photo reconnaissance, so naval movement.
Naval movement. All right.
So you need to leave, if that guy's going to attack that wolf pack, you need to leave him there.
Yes.
Can't move him. Yeah.
All right. So, and then once the wolf pack moves from its hex, it goes down 1, correct?
It will do. Yes.
Okay.
At the end of the movement, at the end of the naval movement segment, even if it doesn't move, it will go down 1 anyway because it's a PM turn.
Ah, okay.
So you don't even have to move to get an AM. You would have to.
Okay, and then something leaving port, can it face up and then move in the same turn?
It can if it's going to move. So it takes a movement point to stand up. So if it's going 2.
Okay. So I can stand up and then 1 or 2. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, depending on how fast you're going. So if you're going 1, you just stand up. If you're going 2, stand up and move 1. And yeah, if you're going 3, stand up and move 2. Get the hell out of my air radius.
Yes. Yeah. And the 5 is considered solid pack. Okay. In the east sector.
Yeah, so you can go into the light blue. First sector.
Okay. I believe that's it for my naval movement.
Okay. Next is your air movement. I think your Condor's the only thing that's going to be able to move. And your air sector. Marcus as well.
So my air sectors can recon?
Yeah,
Oh,
yes. That and the Focke-Wulf because it's a 200 because it's got a reconnaissance.
Okay.
And nothing else can fly.
All right. Well, the air sector Trondheim. We are going to recon hex 0709.
Yeah.
And then let's see here. One of the
North Sea can do much.
One of the Barents Sea will go into hex 0717, and the other one will move into hex 0718.
Right.
And then I don't think the North Sea can do anything at the moment. I don't think they're recon. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's it for air movement.
Right. So now it's reconnaissance.
All right, we'll do 0709 first, the Trondheim sector.
Yeah. Okay.
Reduced visibility at night. It is nothing.
Okay. Send him back.
Okay, and then we'll do the air reconnaissance in 0717.
Yep. So you can reconnoiter all three, I believe. Each enemy block.
Each enemy block, a new card per block. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do. We'll start with the Task Force 7 there.
Okay. Yep.
It is a U with a +1.
Okay, so it goes up to 2. Okay.
All right. And then we'll start with C2 on the next one.
Yeah. Okay, so so one thing that Mike could tell you is if you want to shadow. So the shadow option is immediate. So if you wanted to shadow Task Force 7, you won't search for the others.
No, I don't really need to shadow at the moment.
Nah, so that's fair enough. Yep.
So just reduced visibility night is nothing for C2.
Okay.
And then the other blank block.
Yeah, the Soviet bloc. Ah.
Is a U with a +1.
U with a +1. Okay. So he's unmasked on a 1. There we go. Submarine.
All right.
And
that will go back.
Go back.
And then the next in 0718.
Yeah.
We'll go with the block on the left, bottom left.
Yep.
And it is nothing.
Okay.
And then the one on the top right. It is nothing.
Okay.
All right. And the wolf pack can attempt to search, correct? And that in 0717?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, so what you should have done is on those checks, you should have gone for the both rather than the air.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so you only check once per block, If you've got air and surface forces there, do you want to check through your cards again?
Yes, yeah.
So it's not the last one, but well, it's not the last two.
Last two. The last card was the Soviet fleet unit there.
Yes, it's the,
under both, it's a U+1, so it's the same result.
The same. Okay.
And then the next card,
previous one, C2,
is a 3 with a +0, but that's nothing.
No, nothing. Yeah.
And then the next card is still a U+1.
Okay, so nothing.
Yeah, nothing changed.
Nothing changed. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's your reconnaissance, I think. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. That's it.
Okay. No air combat. Submarine combat. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and find either convoy or task force 7?
I will try to find the convoy.
Okay. So that's another reconnaissance draw, just like the previous one. And you may do it twice to get a straggler, or you can just kill a straggler. Either success.
Okay. So 0717, and I used force, correct?
You are a force, yes.
Yes, only force. Okay. So the first card is a reduced visibility is a 0 with a +1.
Okay, it's a 0 with a +1. So yes, you found it.
Okay.
So you can just kill a straggler if you want, or you can go through with the submarine war combat.
I will. So when it says just kill a straggler, do you determine that randomly, or?
So it's one of the convoy. It's one of the merchant ships. So it's a VP basically.
Okay.
So you get to nick one off.
I will just kill a straggler.
Okay. So decrease. Okay.
Wow.
Just checking how are we recording VPs here. I'll just put it in the notes, shall I? 1 times MV sunk C2. That's again. Okay, cool. Right, noted. Okay. I think you mark it on your planning sheet, but there's no real way of. Yeah, victory points you mark on the planning sheet, so I'll just do it in the notes instead. It's publicly it's a public note anyway, so you'll see it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. So well done there. So first casualty.
Yes.
I don't even get ASW on you or anything like that, and there's no change to the ID number. Surface combat isn't any.
So does the convoy still go up to +1 though, or does it?
No. So it says in the thing here. Where was it? Where is it? Straggler. Oh, hang on. No, I was reading this from. So if an Axis attack on a convoy this turn fails its location draw again. If this last draw is successful, 1 MV from the convoy is sunk. Okay, so actually, no, you can't take that single one. You have to attack because your first one succeeded.
Ah, okay.
So wind that back, and increase in ID. Possibly. Let me just check. It says. Do not change ID levels. So no. So it's just a you located it to attack it. So
okay, so now I would have to.
So now you have to do submarine combat, proper submarine combat. So you don't have the option because it wasn't the second draw.
Yeah. Okay.
Only if you failed the first time was it useful. Okay. So we need to determine the order, and that's with the. Is it the? What's it called? Submarine combat table. So has the wolf pack been identified? Yes, I know it's around. So we're on Wolfpack identified table of the submarine combat table. It's a D10 to roll, and this works out who can where I do my anti-submarine in the sequence of submarines. So die roll modifiers. It's at night, so there's a +2 to the dice. Reduced visibility, a +1. Every 2 combat strength round down of destroyers, torpedo boats, and one combat strength of escorts. So I have 1 torpedo boat. Oh no, sorry, it's the wrong place. I have C2. One destroyer, one escort. So that's none for the destroyer, one for the escort. So that's a -1. Your ID 1. So that's another -1. So we were on +3 from night and reduced visibility. We're now -2 of that, so you're on +1.
Okay.
And are you in enemy air radius? No, not quite. So you're on a +1.
All right. On 1D.
So 1d10.
Okay. Oh.
What did you roll? A 1.
That's
Plus
2.
1 is a 2. So nobody attacks before my anti-submarine. You both attack afterwards if there was 2, and no more than that. So I don't know how many subs you have, but anyway, so I get to do the anti-submarine warfare first.
Okay.
So I roll a dice per 3 combat strength of destroyers TB rounded off, or 1 per combat strength of escorts. So I'll do it on the escorts. So I'll roll 1 dice for my escort.
I feel like I'm in Das Boot.
Yeah.
I can hear them above us.
It was just about when they turned the periscope around and suddenly there was his escort heading towards them. Up to 2 times the number of subs in the wolf pack. So how many subs are in the wolf pack?
Let me check here.
That's W3, I think it is.
It's 2.
2. Okay, so per up to 2 times the number of subs in the wolf pack by. So the number of subs is 2. So that's 2 times the number. That's 4. And 1 dice for the escort. Let me just, it's worded quite strangely on the player aid card. Let me just check we're doing this right. So do the submarine tank. Not to exceed twice the number of subs. Okay, so just 1 dice. So that's a restriction, not an addition. So I've got 1 dice. It's not offensive ASW. This is just standard ASW. Yeah, there's no. It's just one dice roll. So one dice roll for anti-submarine. 1d10. 3 is nothing. So now you can attack.
Okay.
So my escorts didn't find you. So torpedo attack table. You roll one dice and apply die roll modifiers. I think you do this for each sub. Okay, first thing you have to do is to choose a target category. So I'm ID 0, so I don't think I have to tell you categories. No, I just say it's a convoy, large convoy with one warship count. So you need to pick a category, and I don't tell you what you get to choose from.
Okay, so I either pick the large convoy or the warship counter.
No. Those aren't categories. That's just the information you have for ID 0.
All right.
So the categories are sorry, just, unit chart. Okay, so category. So the 4 category are capital, heavy, light, and others.
Okay. And you don't have to tell me what's what.
No, I just say it's a large convoy with one warship counter.
Okay. So if I can't do the categories, it's just a basic roll, and then you get to.
Yeah. So if I don't have the category, then the attack doesn't work. You get a no result. You will get a no result. Okay. And then within that category, how many hits you do are randomly allocated. So so light. So actually, there is. It's not on the unit chart, but. Oh right, yes. All right, so merchant ships are called convoy ships. So it's slightly different from the unit chart. Capital ships. I see. Yeah, so the others. Okay, so you've got capital, heavy, light, carrier, cruiser, submarine, or convoy. It's just that they didn't bother breaking up the carrier, cruiser, submarine, and convoy. So that's your choices.
And I don't quite understand. You said I don't know those categories, so.
Yeah, so that's what ships could be. So a capital ship, I can tell you which is in each one. So battleships, battle cruisers, and fleet carriers are capital ships. Fleet and escort carriers are also carriers. Heavy, light, and anti-aircraft cruisers, cruiser mine layers, and German Panzerschiff are all cruisers. Capital ships, carriers, cruisers are all considered heavy ships. Destroyers, torpedo boats, escorts are light ships. Submarines are themselves. And then auxiliary and merchant ship types are convoy ships.
Okay.
So I presume you go for convoy ships.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We sorted that out. Right. So.
All right. That was just a tad confusing. But
yes, sorry, I was reading it out here. Yeah.
No,
so
no.
you basically have to know something about the convoy. The ID number helps, I suppose, for submarines because it's a little bit hit or miss, I suppose. Okay, so so roll 1 die on the torpedo attack for each torpedo attack. So you'd be 2 because you've got 2 submarines.
Okay.
And that's all you do, basically, is just roll on that table twice.
Okay, and it's just 1d10, I believe.
Yes, 1d10. DRMs versus dispersed or scattered convoy ships. No. Critical fuel, crippled, undertow, or dead in water. No. Versus a target in a convoy, except for light ships, would be yes, +1. Slow target in a task force. No. That's a target with an evasion marker. No. So it's +1.
+1. Okay.
Yeah. So 2 shots at +1.
So the first roll is a 9.
Yep. Got one.
And
second roll
is a 7 or 6. I'm sorry.
No, it's a miss. Okay, so you got same thing indeed. What happened? So you got a merchant ship. Okay, it's a ballast merchant ship. Unfortunately, there's nothing in it, but okay. Great. So that's the submarine combat, and there was no other, was there?
No.
No, that's it.
No.
Submarine surface combat. There isn't any of that. Combining any forces.
No.
Okay. So then advance turn marker. So on to day 5 a.m. Back round to me. It's the weather phase.
Right. I'll transfer back over to you.
Yeah, if you could, that'd be great. You know when you disconnected, I'll open it up.
Yep, I disconnected.
Right, back over here. Philip, looks good from there. Thanks very much. Thanks for letting us know. Probably we've been messing around for the last half an hour, so sorry we hadn't acknowledged you there. Okay, we then get on to, yeah, it was the weather phase, wasn't it? So let's do that. A 6. Might be boring. A 6 is boring. Reduce visibility. Okay. And my random event is 2d10, sorry, is an 8. An 8. Not familiar. An 8 is good progress. If the weather is fair, no, and I can immediately move a convoy and a dummy 1 hex each, but the weather is not fair. It's reduced visibility, so that's no effect. Okay, would have been nice, but never mind. Right, so photo reconnaissance segment. So let's send our mosquito over to Trondheim just to have a look and see what's there. So we'll pull a card. Hopefully Oh, one thing I've forgotten to do. You should shuffle your deck after each of your turns. I've forgotten to do it, so I'm going to reshuffle the deck. Right, so let's pull that out. So photo reconnaissance, photo, reduce visibility, ID2. So on the photo reconnaissance. Okay, don't reveal or remove any dummies. Yields normal information on all the forces in the port. So an ID2, total number of warship counters, total number of heavy ships, whether any carriers, and total number of convoy ships.
Okay. Sorry, could you repeat that again?
Yeah.
No.
Total number of warship counters.
Okay, total number of warship counters is 3.
Total number of heavy ships.
That is 3.
And whether any carriers are in the force.
There are no carriers.
I don't think you've
The
got
Graf
Zeppelin since last turn. one day carrier.
Graf Zeppelin in, yes.
Yeah. Total number of convoy ships.
The convoy ships meaning actual convoys, or?
Yeah, so convoy ships would be auxiliaries or merchant ships, AXs or MXs.
No, none.
Okay.
0.
Okay, he goes back to Lucas. And so that's photo reconnaissance done for the AM. Naval movement. Right, so we'll just move those guys around there. My convoy masks itself again, and I get to place a dummy. There we go. Okay. And then we get to move. So this guy will move into here. So you'll need to do an ice roll on clear, question mark. Ice roll on clear, question mark is...
Wasn't this the east sector, though?
Oh, it's heavy drift, isn't it?
Yes, heavy drift.
Oh, yeah. So, oh, really? Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise there was different. Heavy drift. Okay, we'll move heavy drift. Heavy drift. Oh, actually, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't move there.
I just want to let you know.
Okay, yeah, heavy drift. Draw cards of plenty dice damage. Okay, maybe not. Yeah. Well, I'll move in a minute. So I'll move that one there, and this one, 1, 2 to there. This one will go in here. Okay. Move there. That will move there. Move there. That guy will move there. I think that's pretty much all my movement for the moment. Yeah, okay, so that's my naval movement. So reduce IDs. So that moved. So he moved. Don't think I've got a problem with anything else. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so air movement segment. So our trusty Catalina will move there. Actually, I know who he is. Move that there, yeah. Right, take him there. Air sector. Iceland will move to here. Air sector Soviet will move here. And that's my air movement. Reconnaissance. We'll start over Icelandwards. So air sector Iceland. Out. It's day. Reduce visibility. Air. Day. Reduce visibility. Air is a U. ID +2.
Mm.
That goes to a 3. ID 3. ID 3. Exact number of counters and combat strength sum of ships in each category.
Okay, that is 5, correct? Wolfpack 5, yes.
Yeah, Wolfpack 5. So there'll only be submarines in there. So it's the number of submarines basically. I don't think it's
okay. Two submarines.
Yeah, so 2 combat strength worth of submarines. That's
yes.
it. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, great. And I can't shadow, so I go home. And the Catalina will do another search. Same difference. Day air reduced visibility is nothing, so he doesn't find anything. Okay. And air sector Soviet. So against your Wolfpack there on ID 1. So we are Soviet day, reduced visibility. Day, Soviet's fine. Air, no, nothing. He goes back home. Right, and so air combat segment. There is no air combat. Submarine combat. No, there's no submarine combat. Surface combat. No. Combined forces, nothing. So over to you for day 5 AM.
All right.
Quick check of the stream. How we doing? Ah. Yeah. If it's all seeming a bit incomprehensible, then let us know in the chat. Try and explain a few things. We're having to backtrack on a couple of points so far. And what you're looking at the moment is my vassal. So this is my view of the game. So you won't see many German blocks revealed here, but you'll see all the allied ones.
Okay, so random events, 2d10.
Indeed.
With a 14.
Ooh, big number. You'll be incredibly happy to know that a 14 is a no event.
Wow.
Absolutely nothing. That's all it says. It's actually, the event is called blank, and the effect is no event in brackets.
That's exactly what I expected from a 14.
So, yeah, that's great. Oh, yeah, big number for once. What's oh? Never mind. Never mind. Oh well. Hang on. Well, crack on anyway. So you haven't got any fighter reconnaissance units.
Yep.
Naval movement.
All right. All right. I believe that's it.
Okay.
Air movement.
Yeah, air movement. Your conduct can pop out, and your air sectors.
It's the air sector Trondheim. We're going to investigate 0610.
Okay.
Air sector Barents. We're going to go to 0616.
Mm-hmm.
And the second air sector Barents is going to 0717.
Right.
And then I believe that's it.
Okay.
All right. So we'll do Trondheim first.
Yep.
Actually, can my Focke-Wulf 200 go out
Yep.
on its own?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do another one.
So he's from Trondheim himself, and he's got a
Range of 10, I believe.
wow. He can go miles.
Yeah. So 0710 is what he's going to check out.
0710. Okay. Right. So that's your air movement done. Reconnaissance segment. So which one do you want to do first?
We will do the Focke-Wulf 200C first. And,
okay. Right. So you've got both there.
uh-huh.
So it's a both reduced visibility day.
Both reduced visibility is nothing.
Okay. So Condor goes home.
Okay, and then just north of that is also both.
Yeah, air sector Trondheim. That's a both reduced visibility day.
And that is nothing.
Oh,
Dang.
gosh. I mean, must have had a late night.
Yes, I suppose.
Okay. So it's the Barents guys, yeah?
Yep. We'll try 0616. That's both also during the day, reduced visibility. Yep. That is a U +1.
U +1. That is... It's a dummy. Take that guy away. Into the ice pack.
All right, and then 0717, I get to do twice, correct?
Yes, so you nominate each block, and they're both on each of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll do the top one at the top of the hex first.
The red one, the Soviet one, yeah.
Yeah, I can't see red on it. Just looks blue on my screen. So.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, when it's
shut up
over. So okay. Yes, the top red square.
Yeah, that's interesting because in the game, of course, there's you can see the color. Okay, yeah. So both reduced visibility day.
That is an S with a +1.
Okay, so if it's shadowed, you would have been able to get a +1
Mm,
on it, but it's not shadowed, so you didn't see it.
okay, so then I would assume the blue block?
The bottom one.
Yeah, the bottom one, yes.
Yeah.
Next one here is a U with a +1.
Okay, that is also dummy. Goes away.
Okay, that convoy is getting a little tricky here. All right. And then I can attempt a force reconnaissance in 0615, correct?
Yeah, that's force only.
Okay, we'll try that. And that is nothing.
Okay. There isn't anywhere else.
I think that's it.
That's it. Yeah, not a very successful turn for you.
Eh,
Oh, you found some dummies, so
Yeah.
they're removed, so that'll do. Air combat.
Do you have any?
You could launch an attack on 0615 because I'm a ID1,
Oh, yes, I could.
so it's daytime. So maybe your Heinkel 115s could get there.
I
Oh no,
also have
Bannock.
JU-88s
You
in.
do, yeah. A couple of JD88s there as well in Bannock. Bardafos.
Is
Oh,
Bardic range?
you got another one there as well. So yeah, that's five factors of JU88. 5 combat strength of JU. Wow, okay. Ouch.
Um,
Trondheim. You can get that one. No, Trondheim can't get there.
okay, so we're kind of new to air combat here. So
Yes.
is there an
Okay.
is there an attempt that they could be intercepted by enemy fighters?
No, because
Okay.
of where it is. So the Soviets only go to the limit of the little the little fighter symbols. So
Okay.
there's no air cover there.
Okay, so I could essentially attack with all 5. But
You could.
the risks, I'm trying to weigh the benefits versus the risks here. I don't know how effective anti-aircraft fire is. I guess that's my main question.
Well, you. Okay, so ACAC only attacks 1 air unit per wave. Okay, so a wave is defined. Okay, up to 2 attacking aircraft units may be assigned to a specific target in each wave. So, so limit to the number of waves. Presumably not. Right, yeah. So you can have several. So you could take them all. What it means is that you'd be in 3 waves, and I would get a shot per wave.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's
If
one
you,
aircraft per raid or per
yeah.
wave.
So yeah. So if you um, so this is counters though,
Uh-huh.
not strength points. aircraft units. I presume that means counters. Maybe assigned to each in each wave. Yes. So if you took 2 counters, I'd only get 1 ack shot.
Okay.
If you took 3 or 4, I'd get 2, and if you took all 5, I'd get 3.
Okay, so
you don't know how strong. Well, you don't quite know exactly what's in there. So you've got an ID1. I can tell you what ID1 is to help you refresh your memory.
I think I wrote it down.
Okay.
1 warship counter, 1 heavy ship, no carriers, and no convoys is what I've got.
Yeah, it's ID2. So I can give you the ID1 now. I'd say that's 2.
I forgot that it shipped.
Yeah, 1 counter, no convoy.
Okay. All right, so I'll try with a 2 strength point Ju-88 from Bonnock.
Yeah.
And a 1 strength point torpedo bomber from Bardufoss.
All right. Yeah. Actually, that's Tromso, but yeah, Bardufoss is actually in the same heck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're seaplanes, so they actually take off from the port.
Okay. So
okay. So those are the guys coming in. Right. So you need to find me. I'm on ID1. You need to do a search.
Okay. And it's just air, I assume, or is it technically both?
It's no, I think it's whatever you're attacking with.
So just air. Okay.
Let me just check. Yeah, either force or airline, never both.
Okay. All right, so we'll do air. Oh, come on, let's get lucky. Let's see if we can find that ship there. So air, reduced visibility, and night or day. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It is nothing.
Ugh, miss me.
Oh. Now, could I go with another wave, or how does that work exactly? Can I just?
No, that's your attack. So, so waves are within an attack. So you do an attack on a block, and that was your chance. So yeah, it's always subject to these searches, unfortunately.
Yep, not a problem.
It's a bugger. Nice try. Nice try. So air combat, that's done. So I'm being my rule book is being traversed by a ladybird. He just managed to get to the edge so I could turn the page. Don't want to disturb him too much. He's having fun. Right, so that's air combat done. Is there anything else you can see? No. Okay, submarine combat. Again, I don't think there's anything you can. Oh, yeah, well, maybe 0615. Are you going to attack in 0615 with whatever that unit is?
0615. Oh, yeah, yes, I'm going to try.
Okay, so you can do a search. So you're on the force line.
And that is nothing. Darn, man. These cards, they're not helping me out.
Slippery warship. Okay, I don't think there's any other submarine attack. You can't see anything else. No surface combat, presumably.
No.
No. You can combine your forces, and
no.
Move on to 5 p.m. Okay, one more turn, do you reckon?
Yeah, I think we could.
Yeah. Good. Okay, let's go for the weather. A 9. Oh, that's very reduced visibility. I guarantee that's what that is. Yeah, depressingly so.
I'm starting to wonder what we have to roll to get anything interesting.
1 to 3 is fair. 4 is fog, 14 to 16 is storms, 17 to 20 is gales.
Oh, okay.
So we just seem to sort of roll average. Well, not average, but sort of middling all the time. So yeah, absolutely. There is reduced visibility is only 5 results on the chart. Weird, huh? We seem to keep rolling it. Okay, so that's weather phase. Do my random events. Ooh, 12. That looks good as a 6/6, but actually it's D10, so again it's pretty average. 12 allied. Oh, it's another ultra.
Of course.
I can examine your special condition chit, or I can select one identified access force to go immediately ID 2. I think I'll go for this chap, 0512.
Okay. He goes up 2?
Yes, ID 2.
All right.
Subs. Okay. Right, well, that's a very useful random event. I like those ultras. Very nice. Okay, no photo reconnaissance, it's night. Naval movement. So move on here. We'll move on here. And we will move on here. Move that guy to there. We might move that guy to there. Actually, keep that there, move him to there. That'll do. And up here, we'll move that guy there, that guy there. And okay, just need to go do some refueling here. Be a little careful to go through this. Fuel. Okay. Pieces. Refuel marker. Right. Oh yeah, that's true. We will. Okay, that's all I do for the moment. Okay, right. other naval movement. I think I've done everything. Yeah, so these guys moved, so they go to ID 0. And that's it. So reconnaissance segment. So air sector Iceland will there. Oh, sorry, air movement segment. So air sector Iceland again there. I'm going to move a guy there, but I'm not going to search. Soviet here. Well, he's ID 3, so
yes, yeah.
I know there's 2 subs there, so let's send the Catalinas in with some depth charges. Okay, so that's my air movement segment. I don't have anything else that can do anti-submarine, do I? Pretty sure I don't. No, torpedo bombers, but they're no good. That's that. Okay, it's air movement done. Reconnaissance segment. So let's air sector Iceland. So this is night.
All right.
Night reduced visibility. Cards up. Night reduced visibility for air is no result, or not a relevant result. Okay, so he goes home. We'll do a search in 0614. So that's a force at night. Reduced visibility is nothing. In 0616, we'll do a force check. Reduced visibility, nothing. And we'll do the air sector Soviet in 717. Night, reduced visibility, air, only if shadowed. So no, doesn't find anything either. Okay, so we got 0910 here, down near Trondheim as well.
Okay.
And night. Got a U, but it's got a submarine on it. So if it's submarine, I didn't find it.
You found nothing.
Okay. Good.
I mean, that just kind of already tells you.
Yeah, but it's the submarine, so you know. Yeah. Yeah, I get no ID on it basically, so that's the difference. Okay, so that's my reconnaissance segment, I think. Air combat. So I think I'm going to do some anti-submarine warfare on your little wolf pack there. So that's offensive ASW. So I think that's just a dice roll, isn't it? Yeah, so I just get a die roll modifier on it. So I need to find you. So let's do that. So it's night, reduce visibility, air. I have a 0 and you're a 3, so I did see you.
Mm.
Found you.
Alarm.
Yeah, yes. Back to Das Bert again. Wolfpack identify. Oh no, we don't really need to do this, do we? Oh well. No, I don't need to do submarine combat. I'll just do the ASW table. So offensive ASW. So a -1 on the dice. So that actually makes it better for you. Okay. And I think that's it. Yeah, so a -1 on the dice. 1d10. 5, so it's 4. That's nothing. Just being held down.
Crash dives.
Yeah. Yes. And he goes home. This guy's going to be bullied by the Catalina from half of the game. Yeah. Okay. So that was submarine combat. Sorry, air combat. Sorry. Submarine combat. I'm going to bother. No. No. Okay. So there's no surface combat. Your turn.
All right.
So your random events.
Random events. 2d10 is a 4.
We'll just switch the screen, shall we?
Oh yes, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Everything good?
Yep.
All right. So I have 4 on the random events.
4 on the random events. That is. Reinforcements. There's one group of Axis reinforcements. They may move this turn. So your reinforcements. Oh, it's quite a big one. You have the Admiral Hipper. 1 destroyer. So
let me pull up my shipyard here.
Yeah.
All right, the Admiral Hipper.
Yep. A 1 type 34 to 36 DD.
Type 34 to 36 DD. Okay.
Type DD. So it's a destroyer unit.
Okay.
And 1 TB torpedo boat type 35 to 37.
Okay.
So I presume you could just add them to fleet in Trondheim. Let's put them in the box, I suppose. Or you could create a different task force if you wanted to. Yeah. Oh, only put it in a different block if necessary. So if there's something already there, just add it to what's there.
Okay, so I would have to add it to Task Force 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, whatever's there.
Can I not?
One of the blocks.
Can I eventually branch that off and form a new task force? Okay.
Yes, indeed, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Split naval forces as part of naval movement segment, so you can do it immediately if you wanted to.
Okay. I would like to do that.
Okay. Yeah. So the Admiral Hipper is a cruiser. So yeah, it's a heavy cruiser. Okay. And I'm just checking if you would need to spend a command point to sail the Admiral Hipper. He's not a heavy ship, no. Was he? Let me just check, make sure. Heavy ship. He is a heavy ship, so it would cost you a command point to sail.
Okay.
Yeah. So anything bigger than a destroyer is a heavy ship.
Okay, and how many command points do I have?
Well, it depends how you picked things at the beginning of the game. So you would have 0, but depending on the second condition chit and also the first condition chit.
Okay, I didn't get anything.
Okay, right. So you've got 0. So it's great, but he's stuck.
So how do I just get those through random events, or is there other ways of?
You might be able to. So I'm not sure. At the start of the game, there's a possibility of getting them, but does random events get you? Doesn't look likely. Can't see anything that screams out. Can't see anything that gives you anything. It's the start of the scenario. Basically, the
Okay.
Admiral Raider is not interested.
Okay.
The High Command isn't giving you any command points. But it did. Yeah, but hang on. If you on the second one, you either got a command point, or the Admiral Shear could leave point without expending a command point.
Ah. Okay, I see.
That was the special thing. So you drew a special chit. If
Yes.
it was a P to you don't get a command point, but the Shear can leave port. If you got a V to Z, Shear can't, but you get a command point.
Okay, I did not get a command point, and
Okay, so the Shear could move, but the Hipper won't.
Okay.
I think the thing is here is if you get more reinforcements, you start getting submarines, which are far more useful.
Yeah. Okay. It was just that first one that just gave me some capital ships. Okay.
Yeah. Looks good. Looks shiny, but isn't necessarily that useful.
You
I mean,
can't play.
my first reinforcement is fairly uneventful. I get 1 destroyer in Murmansk. Oh, great, lovely. Okay. Yes, my reinforcements are really not very interesting at all, actually. So it doesn't really matter if I don't get any. I do get a bomber at one point, probably out of range though. Anyway,
So we're on the naval movement, correct?
you are on your naval movement, yes, indeed. So anything on ID 0 stands up on your side. I don't think you've got anything on ID 0.
No.
It's quite interesting. It's like, especially when it's not your turn, it's a bit like watching a plot. Plotting a map being plotted and stuff. Like one of those command rooms, command bunkers and stuff.
All right. Actually, hold on just a second. Just one moment. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, movement from Trondheim. Oh, moving. That's moving speed 3. Ooh, right. These guys are. So that does affect your fuel.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So it is. What do I have to set this on? Six turns ahead, or
6 turns ahead? Yes. But if you move 3.
Oh, that's right. If I move 3, then it's it's even less fuel. Okay.
Yeah. High speed. You move the marker 3 spaces closer.
Now that's AM PM turns, or
Yeah. Okay. So whenever you move at high speed, move the marker 3 spaces.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
Okay.
And I think that's my naval movement.
Right. Okay. So air movement. Send your search people out, and you can even try and launch an attack on. Yes, now you want.
One there. Try one out here in 0511. Trondheim, we'll try there. Focke-Wulf 200. We'll try there.
Okay. And if you want to do an air attack, you should be doing it. You should be declaring your units now, moving your units now for the air attack.
But it is a night turn, isn't it? Is it?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's not.
Okay. So yeah, I can't do air attacks. I don't believe.
Yes, that's right. Yep. No, you're quite right. Sorry.
Okay.
Quite right. Yeah, it is.
So we'll just do reconnaissance here.
Okay. Off you go. Wherever you want to do it.
We'll try 0511.
Okay, so you've got a both,
Mm-hmm.
and it's night, reduce visibility.
That is a U +1.
U +1. Okay. So that is C1 with four warship counters, and it's a large convoy. It's just going to get rid of all the moved. It's on everything.
Oh, does it have to do it park right outside? Really?
What's happened?
Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that, but
A little bit. It's not too bad.
okay. Someone cleaned up the leaves outside.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
All right, that's good.
Okay, so you can now shadow.
Yes.
Either.
With either, so I could.
Yeah.
Can I shadow with both or just one or the other? When you say either.
So. It says assets, so yeah, both of them, I suppose.
Okay.
You can choose to shadow with both of them.
Yes, we'll do that. We'll shadow.
Okay. So what you need to do is you need to get a shadow marker. I can do that for you if you like. On each of those.
Oh, there they are. Okay.
Sorry, they're in the other area. Okay.
So that marker though, I can flip it over and it says shadow on it. The Barents Sea one.
Oh, the Barents Sea, yeah. Oh, that's true. You don't need that one. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, you need one for the U-boat.
Okay. So
Okay.
then we'll do 0611.
Yep. So that's a both again.
Both. Night, reduced visibility.
Yep.
That is nothing. Quite unfortunate. All right, and then the Focke-Wulf 200 in 0711.
Yeah, it's a both again.
Both.
Night reduced visibility.
It's a 3 with a +1, but I don't think you're at a 3, so.
No, I'm hidden.
All right. And we'll try a reconnaissance in 0614 with the force there.
0614, yep.
And force night reduced visibility is nothing.
Okay.
And then we'll try 0616, which is both.
It is. High visibility.
And that is nothing.
Okay.
That will go back.
Did you do an air attack on the Task Force 7?
No, I couldn't do any at night.
Oh, that's right. It's not. That was it. Yeah.
So that's all of my reconnaissance.
Great. Okay. So we are on to air combat. We can't do. Submarine combat. So you potentially could do it in 0614 if that's a submarine and you didn't move this turn.
I did move this turn, so
you did move this turn, so it doesn't matter. Okay, surface combat. None of that. So combined forces. if you want to combine any forces.
Yes, I will. Let me see here. No, actually, I might not. No, I can cover more ground. So I will not be combining new forces at the moment.
Okay. Fine, great. So then we are on to fuel phase. So I need to move this marker. Remove the fuel marker. Move it to the top. And yeah, and you've done any fuel changes you need to? Your guy didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, he just left port this turn, so.
Right.
All right. And
yeah, but he did 3 movement to get to where he is. 1 to stand up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it was. I just set it 3 ahead automatically.
Great.
Okay.
Correct? That's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's it.
Yes, I think it is.
So nicely poised. You found a convoy, which seems to be like, and you're shadowing it.
And sunk 1 ship.
And you sunk an empty freighter. Well done. And I've done nothing.
You didn't have to tell me it was empty.
Well, it was coming from Murmansk because they're all empty, unfortunately. Yes. So the full guys are the ones coming from Iceland, and they wouldn't have got there yet. They definitely wouldn't have got there yet. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So we'll back on the stream. Do you want to drop your share?
Sorry. There. All right. I disconnected.
I can, in my little tiny window, I can still see the screen. No, I can still see. You sure? You disconnected?
Yes. Yeah. I'm looking at the live stream on YouTube, and it's showing a black screen.
Oh, okay. Right. Cool. All right. Well, I'll. There we go. It's blank now. Good. It was just a little bit delayed.
Yes.
Right. Brilliant. Okay. So I'll just put mine back up. Great. Well, yeah, we'll call it there. If that's all right.
Yep.
And yeah, no, it's we're cracking on here. So thanks very much to Jordan. Sorry.
I'm enjoying this quite a lot.
It is. Yeah. There's equal amounts of frustration on both sides, I think, actually. But yeah, the ultras are nice, but other than that, I haven't been able to do anything concrete other than just shuffle things around.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, you found one convoy, and then you attacked it, and then you found another one. So that's the kind of thing you need to do. Anyway, we'll leave it there until next week for next Tuesday. And thanks very much to Jordan as my opponent. Good to see you again, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Yeah.
Yep. Pleasure to be here.
Okay, and yeah, so thanks everybody for popping in to watch. I hope you got something out of the slightly fumbled play we were doing there. Yeah, last word to you, Jordan.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, cheerio. Yeah, see you next Tuesday.